This is what nobody tells you about nighttime snacking, and it has nothing to do with how much you want to lose weight. You wake up feeling super motivated. You say to yourself, I'm just gonna eat light today. I might skip breakfast, have a small lunch, maybe a couple of snacks, and then I'll just wait till dinner. But then dinner comes around and you're absolutely starving, you're stressed from work, you've got no energy, and then the only rational decision is eating everything in this cupboard. And then you say to yourself, I just have no discipline. If I was more disciplined, then I would do better. But in reality, you're asking your brain to make good quality decisions in the worst possible environment. So you're actually not lazy. Your brain is just scanning for the easiest option because you are stressed, hungry, and lacking energy. The visible food gets more often compared to the ones at the back. The food that takes zero effort always wins when you're tired. And this is not you lacking willpower or discipline. You've simply just set your environment up for snacking, those type of food groups, to be your default. And I see this all the time with my clients. There's 3 things that I recommend that you should do. Number 1 is to create friction. So what do I mean by that? I want you to add friction between you and the snacks that you might overeat. So as an example, that chocolate in the fridge, instead of having that at the front, 4 or 5 blocks of it, maybe you have 1 block. It's all the way at the back. It's in a bag. You actually need to reach for it. You need to open the bag to have a little bit. That is friction. That's not to say that you're removing it completely. You're just building friction to have it less compared to normal. Number 2, you want to reduce friction. This means prepping your meals. This means having healthy snacks around you. This is reducing the friction between you and the type of food groups that you want to eat. And then number 3, have some structured meals before you get home. I can guarantee you, if you have a hearty breakfast, a proper lunch, some in-between snacks between breakfast and lunch and dinner, by the time you get home, you won't want to raid the cupboard as much compared to if you didn't. So instead of trying to rely on discipline, or whatever you want to call it, willpower, how about you just build a setup that makes it easier to stick to? Because fat loss, it becomes much easier when your environment actually supports the behaviors that you want to make.